Hello, hello. All right, first up is Shelly. First up is Shelly. Do 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 do. All right, Shelly, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready. Going to get ready. All right, got you on the list. Shelly's up, and then Cranky's next. You're gonna do last 6 signs. Yeah, yeah. Not right now. Not right now. I need a break in between, but I will finish them today or tonight. But either way, yes. In a little while, check back, Skip. I'll probably just upload that video. I probably won't do it live. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming up. But water signs I'll go first, and then I'll do the earth signs. Yes. But right now I'm trying to squeeze a whole bunch of stuff into one day. I only get one day off here today. And I'm doing the best I can, so hang in there with me, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, Shelly, we're going to get started. No time to waste. Shelly, coming up now. All right, buddy, thank you. All right, Shelly, getting ready. Getting ready. As you can see, all the numbers are on the dice. All the numbers are here. No jinx, no setup, no tricks. It is what it is. Then it is 2. All right, Shelly. So, 2-card message. 2-card message coming up. Thank you, Teresa. I needed that. Thank you, Teresa. All right, Shelly, 2-card message. Shelly, first card. First card. Homesteading skills. A generous supporter, as you are, for sure. Definitely the crown, meaning that you are the queen. Yes, you have the mastery. Now, message that's coming for you, Miss Shelly. Self-assurance is really important with this woman. With this receptive energy that you do have. You are quite honest. Your integrity is strong. Your perceptiveness is very clear. And your very clear-mindedness as well. Now, I'm going to say, Shelly, you have people in your life maybe who don't share your values or your opinions. Yet, you can still coexist with them. It's kind of like a message from Spirit saying to learn to walk hand in hand with people who demonstrate a willingness to understand. Kind of like people who show you exactly who they are. Okay, Lilac, you're on the list after Cranky. Right after Cranky. All right. And you might have people that try to force their ideas on you. Or push you in a direction that you're not ready or wanting to go into. But Shelly, understand that it's important for you to have healthy boundaries in every relationship that you have. Friends, family, whatever. Work, it doesn't matter. It's important for you to enforce healthy boundaries. Your sole objective this month is to be true to yourself. And that's really all you need to think about. In every single thing that you do, in every conversation that you have, in every statement that comes out of your mouth, think about yourself first. Put yourself first. Don't give people answers that you know they want to hear. Give them the answers that you truly feel and believe in. Okay? Next card is the Chariot, which is Spirit also telling you to take action now. Have the confidence and the ambition to start something new. Start to quickly move forward, to make these changes dramatically. Like, start making changes on a daily basis. Every day, choose something to make a change. Whether it's your lifestyle, whether it's your eating habits, whether it's your exercise habits, whether it's the way that you're taking care of the home, whether you're taking care of family, whether you're the way you're taking care of yourself. So start to make these changes now. The Chariot card is saying you think you have a lot of time in front of you, that you can wait to put something off, to keep putting something off. But the truth is, Spirit is saying take action now. Either you heed that warning or you ignore it. Your choice. Okay. So, you have the power. Take comfort in the fact that you have complete control over anything that you want, and that you must change inwardly before you can see it externally. Does that make sense to you? You must change something inward in order to see it externally. You got to remember that you're the vessel and the instrument of the Creator. You're capable of manifesting everything that you desire. This transformation begins within you, not around you, not other people doing it, but within you and within your desire to change. This will help you to align yourself and will help you to be able to get all of your needs met. So remember, with a positive affirmation, I am at one with the universe. I am divine intelligence. I am creating my life accordingly to my dominant beliefs. So Shelly, they are your two beautiful messages. And I must say, beautiful messages. All right, Cranky, you're up next. See what we get, Cranky. Cranky, you're up next. Cranky, you're up next. All right, Shelly. All right, Cranky. Ooh, Cranky, you got 6. I'll be damned. You're welcome. Cranky, you got 6. Cranky, let me shuffle these cards. You got 6. Shuffling, so you can see. All right, Cranky. First card, Cranky. You're dealing with the King of Pentacles. You're dealing with a man who is trying to be successful, who's trying to be responsible, who's trying to do the right things. You're dealing with a man who's looking for stability. Somebody who's also been very generous in the past. This person is trying to straighten out their crown, so to speak. They're trying to figure out which direction they need to be in. They're also trying to, I want to say, they're going back and forth in their own head to try to decide whether or not they're making the right conscious decision. So know that somebody that's very close to you is busy and hoping that they're making the right choice or decision. Second card for you is, in fact, yes, Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, this is somebody who could be rebellious, yes. This is somebody who could be not really liking to be told what to do. This is somebody who doesn't like to be forced to make a change. This is somebody who gets set in their ways. This is a person who procrastinates to make changes. So be aware of that. This person also has fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Your third card comes up is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is really a beautiful card because it talks about building a legacy. It talks about the things that you are putting into, say, your child. The creativity, the energy, the responses, the language you're using, the motions that you're using, the actions that you're showing your child is very important. It is a very big investment being a mother and raising a child, especially on your own. It is a huge investment, something that you are definitely dedicated and loyal to, something that you're actually very good at. But remember that time is extremely precious. And remember that every single thing that you put into that child's mind, you put into their energy, you put into the room, you put in around them, is leaving a permanent imprint. It's teaching them how to act, how to respond. So when they grow up, they're going to know that when they have children, oh, well, my mom used to answer like this. My mom used to do this. My mom took the time to do this. So make sure you realize that everything that you're doing, they're kind of like your own little parrot where they're going to repeat after you. They're going to do the tricks that you do. They're going to do the same things that you do. They're going to respond with the tone that you use. They're going to do the patience that you have. They're going to show the love that you have. So remember, everything that you're doing, they're going to mimic later on. What's up, Dakota? Okay, next is the Knight. Yes, it's the Knight of Wands for you. The Knight of Wands. When we talk about the Knight of Wands, that's a really important card because it talks about energy. It talks about passionate energy. It talks about being inspired to take action even. This is definitely an adventure card. It talks about movement coming. So something is about to change in your favor. Something that's going to create this sense of fearlessness within you. It's also showing you're sexy, like showing that you're not just a mom, you're not just an employee, but you are exactly a woman, a beautiful woman at that. This is showing your charm, showing your brain, showing your intelligence, showing your heart, your compassion, but even more so showing your patience. Showing somebody, too, that you can be extremely unpredictable, which is nice. Next card. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on your last card, which is the Tower moment. So this Tower moment means that something's about to change dramatically around you. But what's changing may look like it's happening to you, but it's actually happening for you. So just remember that massive, groundbreaking changes that are going to happen now or in the very near future, changes this large can often strike fear. But it also will definitely give you real growth. Because growth often happens when you have to deal with something really big. When you have to deal with a situation that maybe that you don't like. Maybe that feels uncomfortable. Maybe it's not your preference. Maybe it's not something that you would normally choose. But just know that this is a Tower moment that is perhaps going to happen in front of you, not so much to you. But when it does, don't allow yourself to get depressed and sad. Know that everybody has to go through the things, just like you had to go through your situation with your daughter's father. It wasn't for permanent though, right? It was temporary. But maybe someone who was watching you at the time thought, okay, she's going to be taken forever. She's going to be with him forever. They had a baby together. They're never going to break up. And now, see how things changed? So trust and believe that the universe knows exactly what's good for you, when it's good for you, and when the timing is right. So be patient, my friend. Be patient. That is, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages. All right. Next up is Lilac. Lilac, you are up now. Lilac, you are up now. What does Spirit want you to know? Well, 6 for you too, my dear. 6 for you too. Let me shuffle your cards, Lilac. 6 for you too. All right, Cranky. Nice message. All right. Oh, that fell over. I'm going to start right there. All right, Lilac. First card, 4 of Pentacles. Feeling like things are pretty much overbearing sometimes. Feeling like you're being weighed down. Feeling like something's weighing you down or someone's weighing you down. Or there's an emotional feeling. Or there's an emotion. Whether sad, happy, glad, whatever. There's an emotional feeling that you feel like is putting maybe a heavy weight on you. Something you can't quite get off your mind. Something you can't quite understand or comprehend. Something that does not have the results that you were hoping for or looking for. But know that this responsibility or this situation, this heavy coin, so to speak, is going to soon break down into a reality change, a mold, a form, into a new perspective for you that is going to give you results that you've been looking for. So be patient. Something else is coming for you. 3 of Swords talks about a broken heart, a third party perhaps situation, or third party maybe not meaning another person, but just meaning that somebody's business, somebody's family, somebody's job, somebody's responsibilities have come in between you and them. But this too will change. This is a temporary situation right now with the 3 of Swords. This is a temporary block, a temporary hold, so to speak, a temporary boundary that may be placed right now. Maybe there's limitations, maybe there's no conversation, but this will soon pass. Your third card comes up as the death card. So there is going to be a transformation. There is going to be an ending to a situation. There is going to be closure that is going to happen. This closure may be you finally justifying and understanding where something actually stands and what the value of it truly is. Maybe you're going to finally figure out whether or not it's all what you thought it was, or maybe it was all an imagination. It was all made up in your mind. It was all something that you made out to be much more wonderful than it actually was. You may start to see the truth in a matter. Reality may become nothing but a blessing for you. So be patient, okay? Be patient with that. Absolutely, Ranata. You will go after Lilac. I have an opening coming up right now after Lilac. Lilac, your next card is the Nine of Cups. Wishes will be coming true. Having more than enough. Financially, things are going to begin to start to balance out around you. There won't be such a financial struggle or hardship. There won't be any fear of not having enough. Things are about to change for you. Be patient. Within the next 3 months. Things are going to get much, much better. Then, in fact, we have the Temperance card. So with the Temperance card, for you, my dear, means harmony with either Earth sign and Water sign. So either with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is going to be patience needed. You're also going to need self-control in a situation, in a conversation, in a situationship. But whatever's going on, Lilac, patience is going to be very important. Controlling your mouth, your tongue, your words is going to be very important. It may be better if you just listen rather than make any comments. Hey, Zara. All right, your next card, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your last card, Lilac. Your last card is the Queen of Wands. Yep, what are we talking about with the Queen of Wands? Passionate creator. Coming up with creative ideas, developing, things taking off, things beginning, starting something new, perhaps writing a book, some type of illustrations, some type of... It's like each page has words of wisdom on it, and you're going to put these words down. Your creative insights, your worldly experiences. Maybe your pain through heartbreak. Maybe your desires, your wants, your needs are all going to be written down on paper and sold in a book that is going to do very good sales. That is coming up for you as the Queen of Wands. You're about to show somebody just how passionate and compassionate you really are. So, they are your messages. I hope you enjoyed your dice roll, and we are now on Ranata. Ranata, let's see what number you get. 6 has been hot today. Ranata, you got 1. I'm sorry, but you got 1. So, Ranata, let's get your message out. Shuffle up your cards. Let's find out what message Spirit has for you, Ranata. Thank you for sending the 5555 in through Zelle. Greatly appreciate you. Your card for today is 5 of Cups, Ranata. 5 of Cups. So, Ranata, you got a lot on your plate. You're worried about a lot of things from the past. You're worrying about a situation or something that happened with someone in a situationship. Something that maybe didn't pan out the way you thought it would. Something that maybe you're waiting for a change or a turn to come. Something that you're hoping your wishes and desires take over and get these changes to come about. It's also about acceptance. It's also talking about a loss or sorrow. It's also talking about moving on, finding peace. Also about personal setbacks. This may have to do with family, friends, but more so family. It's something where you're looking to move on or move away from a situation, perhaps in your living environment, where you're wanting to make drastic changes. Being there is making you crippled, almost disabling you mentally, emotionally. It's breaking you down. It's giving you a setback. It's not letting you grow to the potential that you're available to grow to. Understand that there are changes that need to be made by you in order for something to happen, in order to get things to work out in your favor and to live the life that you truly deserve and want to live. It's going to have to start within. Inner work is going to be very important. Having a deep connection with yourself is where things need to be. You have to accept the past. It does not define you. You have to forgive your past as well. All aspects of it. Know that you are in control of who you are, and that you are, in fact, loved by many. Know that you are worthy, Ranata, and you are whole, okay? Sometimes with your wholeness, repressed emotions, they kind of leave a mystery behind with you. They leave you kind of wondering where your next step is, or where your next goal is, or where things are going to go, or how things are going to turn out. As difficult as the task may be to go within deeper, to realize and get exactly sure of yourself, like writing things down on paper of exactly what you do want, how you want to live, the way you want to live, where you want to live, with whom you want to live, and what you want to do. Once you look at that inner reality aspect of writing things down, things will become much more clear for you. All right. So the list is now completed. Who else is on the list? Who else do we have on the list? Ranata, your message was just given at 21 minutes into this video. Moderators, please type for Ranata. Your message was just given 21 minutes into the video, or 20 minutes into the video. Maybe 20 minutes into the video. Andrea, 54 Hector, how are you? Thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. How are you today? Angelina, yes, if you're on the list, if you sent money through Cash App or Zelle, I'd be more than happy to do a roll of the dice for you. The payment is $55.55 US dollars. Let my mods know when you're finished making the payment so that I can begin. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you guys, the East Coast is expecting a pretty much accumulating storm. Please check out Storm Master Nate on TikTok. When I tell you Storm Master Nate is an amazing, oh, my knee just popped. He's an amazing weatherman. I love him with all my heart. He's very clear. He's not confusing. He makes you understand how and why the weather's doing what it's doing. He'll also give you emergency warnings. He'll also let you know how much you can expect or what you can expect in the area in which you live. Please be a supporter of Storm Master Nate. When I tell you Storm Master Nate is the bomb, I mean he's the bomb. He really, really is. And sometimes when I'm just home and my anxiety's bad and I'm bored, and even if my weather looks okay outside, I go on and watch him, the way he talks, the way he relates everything to you, the way he explains stuff. He shows you the weather maps. You're looking at all different radars. It's amazing. And it calms me right down. So if you struggle and suffer from anxiety, or you just need to de-stress, I'm telling you, turn on Storm Master Nate. Go on TikTok. There's not a whole lot of people I could highly recommend on TikTok, but Storm Master Nate is one of them. And also, you guys know I love my Rosalie, Psychic Mama. I love her to pieces. They're the only two I can highly recommend to definitely check out. And Ivana, sorry. Hey, Sakura, how are you? Love them hearts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Very cute, very cute. Appreciate that. Oh, I hope you feel better, baby girl. I am so sorry you're not feeling good today. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Did your tummy hurt? I'm so sorry you don't feel good today. Come on, you guys. You know you love roll of the dice. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Well, Lindsay, don't you already have enough dogs? That they all could be friends anyway? Oh, gastritis is terrible. That's usually from stress. Poor mommy. Oh, I'm sorry. Just lay next to her and rub her tummy real gently. That'll help her to fall asleep. Lindsay, I think right now, don't you have more than one dog already? You only have Ozzy. Oh, yeah, but I thought you had 3 dogs. You had 3 or 4 dogs at your house. Where'd they all go? You showed me on your bed. You had more than 2 dogs. Where'd they all go? Well, where'd the other ones go? Remember you didn't want to take that job because you didn't want to leave all your dogs? So where did they all go? I don't understand. Where are the other ones at? If you only have Ozzy, he needs a friend. Oh. Oh, you only had 2? I don't know why I swore you had 3 or 4. I swore you had 4 dogs. Am I crazy? Well, I would definitely get Ozzy a friend because he's used to having somebody around. I definitely would. All right, you guys, is anybody else signing up for dice? If not, I am hanging up and going to enjoy some time on my one day off, take a little break, and then I will come back on a little bit later. I have some personal reads to do. I want to get them out of the way because I don't want to spend my whole day working because I do that all week. I just want to take a break. Just want to take a break. So, Lindsay, yeah, definitely get one more. I didn't know you only had one. I swore you had 4. Ah, boy, crack. Last call. Anybody else? Last call. Anyone else for dice? Hey, Zara. How you been? The Raccoon Fan Effects 2009 HD. Oh my God, I don't want to see no raccoons. If you know about my raccoon experience, I don't want to see no raccoon. Oh my God. They are cute. They're cute from a distance, but I'm scared to death of them. You hear me, media? I'm scared to death of them. Thank you, Teresa. It ain't funny. Media is not funny. Don't you laugh. Don't you laugh at me. I'm telling you. Well, I got pictures. I got pictures. I could prove it. This raccoon, he tried to kill me. He tried to kill me. I'm not kidding you. Him and his friends, or him and his kids, or his sisters and brothers, something like that. Uh, Media's laughing. Oh my God, I am not joking. I wish I could put a picture up on this phone, but I can't because it's on this phone. If I could put a picture up here, I sure would. Matter of fact, Media, do you know how to go to my community page? Media, tell me if you know how to go to my community page. You know how to go to my community section? I am hanging in there, Zara. I'm tired. Media, tell me, do you know how to go to my community section on my page? On YouTube? You go to my page, H&G Spirit Messages, and you slide over. It'll say videos, this, that, the other thing. Keep sliding. It'll say live chats, shorts, whatever. Okay, so you go to my community section. I'm going to put a picture up there. When I was at work as a custodian for a school, how this damn raccoon and his friends, I try to throw my trash and they're up there guarding it because they're trying to eat everything. Oh my God, please, I can't be kidding. I'm going to put a picture up there when I get off of this live. Go over there and check it and comment on my picture so I know you saw it. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to show you. Look at my Bubba. There's my Bubba. Oh, my Bubba. There's my Bubba. And I have my, let me take you for a walk for a second. Let me take you for a walk. Let me take my glasses off so I don't trip and kill myself. Let me take you for a walk in my messy room. Don't look at my room, please. Don't look at my room. My grandson was here. I didn't make the bed all the way yet. But I didn't make the bed all the way yet. That's the pillow that Moon sent me. Yeah. And then, of course, that's my bear. Okay. So then, here's Button's babies. See her babies? I keep them in her bed. They're all lined up in her bed. And I got her clothes back here, her sweaters, and her favorite blanket. That's the alligator the Shelly got. That's the lamb chops that Skipper Joe got. And this is her favorite little bumblebee to chase. And she loved that pink toy to go crazy with that. She loved it. And this is my warm blanket. This is my warm blanket from Miss Shelly for Christmas. And when I tell you it's warm, man, I mean it's warm. Oh, man, do I mean it's warm. So that is, there's my tree always lit, right? Always got my tree lit. Yeah, yeah. So it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Always remember, the light's in the way. When one door closes, another door opens. Remember that. This is Gigi's kitchen. Grandchildren welcome. There is going to be some spoiling that will occur. Just roll with it. Create lasting memories. Why not lick the spoon? And what happens here stays here. Yeah. So, this is the day in the neighborhood. Quiet as usual. Never anybody around. Always so beautiful and quiet. Ah, yes, Shelly, missing my baby too. Definitely missing my little girl. Definitely. So, you guys, anyway, this is my grandson's latest picture. How cute is he? You look like his mommy. That's Mandy. This is Frankie. Ah, boy, gotta love it. Love that picture there with him walking down that path. That picture there could be the front of a book and tell a beautiful story. Thank you, media. Thank you, media. I'm always sharing my family. And you guys remember me when I was little? Remember this? There's me when I was little. Oh, boy. Crazy, right? Crazy. Trying to turn this around. All right. So, folks, how about it? How about it? So, I'm going to take a much-needed break, lay down and do some meditation for a few minutes. I hate to have to go to the store, but I think I have to. And other than that, we're good. Again, I keep my tree up all year long in case somebody in here doesn't know. In case you don't know, my tree stays up all year long. My parents died right around Christmas. And if you guys remember, I always had that up, remember? Here's my computer there. I always sat right here with that. So anyway, my parents died around Christmas, and because of that, I keep my tree up all year long. And, well, to be honest, it's true, too, because they always say Christmas, right, is a gift, right? It's a gift. Every day is a gift. So to me, every day is Christmas, because I woke up. God allowed me to wake up. For most of you that know, I had a heart attack in June of 2022. And I still stand here in February of 2022. 24, which is amazing. So I'm so grateful to be here every single day. And if I wake up with struggles, okay. And if I wake up with a problem, okay. And if I wake up with blessings, okay. No matter what comes to me, nothing will ever be too much for me to deal with. If I look back on all the things that I thought I would never overcome, if I look back on all the things I thought would have broken me or destroyed me, if I look back on toxic people, toxic relationships, bad choices and decisions that I personally made, listen, my past will never define my future. If I made bad choices, it doesn't make me a bad person. And if you made bad choices, it doesn't make you a bad person. The point is not to keep making the same mistakes over and over, but to learn from them. Sometimes it takes us a couple tries to try to get it right. It does. We're human. We try. But you know what? At the end of the day, no matter what, at the end of the day, you get another chance. If you woke up today, you got another chance to get it right. Don't look at it like, oh, I got another day and I got to deal with the bullshit that I've been through. I got to deal with cleaning up the mess that I made. So clean it up. You know, you might have made that mess in one day, and it might take you 3 months to clean it up. But that's what you got to do. You got to clean it up. If you don't break the chains, the old routines, the old habits, the old behaviors, the addictions, if you don't break them now, they'll continue to haunt you. Look back at the things that you made bad choices on. Look back at the things that you wish you'd done differently. When you look back at those things, you can have regrets that you didn't do something different. You can have regrets and feel bad that you should have found it out earlier. You should have done something about it earlier. You should have left earlier. Or you should have left a long time ago. Or maybe you should have never gave them the chance in the first place. Don't allow anyone to tell you what your value is. Don't allow anyone to be able to decide for you whether you're going to have a good day or a bad day. Don't let anybody rob you of your joy or your happiness. There are people out there who are just miserable. Miserable because they're going through something and they don't know how to deal with it. Therefore, hurt people hurt other people. But those people, all you can do is pray for them. Give them some tools. You can't fix anything for anyone. They have to fix it themselves, but you can give them the tools, the knowledge, the experiences, the references, the directions to try to help them to be able to figure out what it is they need to do differently, what they need to change. But most importantly, I need you to love yourself like you've never loved yourself before. A lot of you would never, ever let a friend or a family member continue to hurt themselves or continue to make bad choices or continue to date these wrong people, to continue to let people walk all over them. But you'll let yourself do that. We give hope and courage to other people to try harder, not to give up. We tell people how valuable they are, how smart they are, how beautiful they are, how handsome they are. And then we look in the mirror and we don't tell ourselves that. We don't tell ourselves that. Why? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody may look at me on here and say, oh, she's missing teeth. She's this, she's that. You might. Maybe that's all you see. That's your perspective. That's your choice. That's your right. But everybody won't see me that way. When a person really cares and loves you, they're not going to judge you. They're going to accept you. They're not going to try to change you. If you're dating somebody that you want to change, or you're hoping that they'll change, or you're thinking that they're going to change, then they're not for you. Because if you need them to change who they are, they're not meant for you. And if they need you to change who you are to be with them, You're not meant for them. You understand? Does that make sense? Most of us that are over 40, we're not going to change. We've been this way too long. If we're controlling, we're controlling. If we're jealous, we're jealous. If we're this, we're that. We're not going to change. So why are you thinking that somebody else is? Most old dogs don't really like to learn new tricks. We get settled and comfortable in the way we do things. For instance, I may make lasagna one way, and you make it a different way. If you came to my house and I'm trying to make lasagna for us for dinner, and you're like, I would do da-da-da-da-da. I don't do it that way. I do it this way. Well, I was just saying that. Don't just say, because I do it this way. See, we all have our own things that we do. We all like things done a certain way. My daughter can come here, and she's a clean freak like me, and she can vacuum, and I'll still be like, ooh, I want to do it myself. Why? Everything's up off the floor. There's not one crumb or anything on the floor. And it's a shame because even her growing up, she had to deal with me. And I'm like, ugh. It just never, I was never satisfied. It was never good enough. Let me do it. Let me redo it. And then when I had to redo it, it made her feel like it wasn't good enough. So that sent her a bad message saying that she didn't do a good job. So my point is, accept people for who they are. And as much as you maybe not like things that they do or the way they do something, love them and appreciate them for at least trying to do it and doing it the best way they know how. They are not you, and you can never get you from them. Understand that? You can never get you from them. They're never going to be you. They're not going to do it like you. They're not going to walk like you. They're not going to talk like you. They're not going to cook like you. They're not going to clean like you. They're not going to do anything like you because they're not you. All right? There's only one you. There's a genetics of DNA that match you. It doesn't match them. I don't care if you're sister, brother, mother, father. It don't matter. Your DNA is original. Who you are is original. Understand, yes, definitely, Nugget, right? Understand that, you know what? The right person will come along who loves you just the way you are, who loves when you talk, who doesn't think you're too much, who doesn't care if you're expressive, who doesn't care if you're needy for attention, who doesn't care if you're jealous. It won't matter. That's how you know you got the right one. Because they're not trying to change you. They love you for who you are. And they want to grow with you, not apart from you. So if you have somebody in your life right now, or you had somebody in your life right now, who didn't always include you, who didn't share things with you, who didn't meet your needs emotionally, physically, mentally, all of the above, they're not for you. Stop trying to make the piece of the puzzle fit when it doesn't even belong to that puzzle. In other words, your puzzle with the missing piece, you want them to fit their piece into your puzzle, but they don't belong with your puzzle. It's not the right shape. It's not the right whatever. So make sure that it's a match. Don't be so willing to sacrifice or willing to step down or lower your frequency, lower your vibration to be with somebody who's less than you. If they're not operating on the same frequency as you, they can't rise with you. They can't even meet you at your level. So why did you expect them in the first place? Why did you put all that expectation on them to be a certain way, to act a certain way, to do a certain thing? And you're wondering why there's so much friction, arguments, and distance now between you, because they couldn't meet your expectations. Because what you expected from a relationship is not the same idea they had. Or because they didn't really feel that connection with you the way you felt with them, so they weren't trying as much. Believe me, there's not a question in your mind. There won't be a question in your mind. When you have the right person, you won't have to beg them for attention. You won't have to try to beg them to talk to you. You won't have to beg them to include you in anything that's going on in their life. That person will want to see you, will want to call you, will want to text you, will want to spend time with you, will want to show you off, will want to introduce you to their friends, will want you to meet their family. And when they're not doing all of that, they're not into you the way you want them to be. So stop trying to tell yourself that they are. All right? All right, you guys, so stay strong. Even if you're by yourself today, enjoy you. I heard you're great company. I heard you're a lot of fun to be with. I heard you make people laugh. So why sit and be sad? Why? Timing. God's timing, not ours. All right? Everything is in God's timing. But remember, stop trying to get you from them. Just love people for who they are. Sending lots of love your way. Always thinking about you guys. And you know what? Find something to be grateful for. Everybody do it right now. Think of one thing that you're grateful for. No matter what it is. Even if you're not with that person and you're missing them like crazy and it's over. But you can be grateful for the time that you did have with them. Grateful for the experiences and the lessons that you learned from that situation. So you can find that silver lining in anything that happened. In anything that happened. Even when we lose a loved one. We grieve. It hurts. We hate it. We miss them. Whether it's our puppies, whether it's our children, same thing. Or whether it's our mother, father, sister, anybody. But the silver lining is they're not suffering anymore. We might be still feeling bad, but they're not in pain. They're not sick anymore. They're not struggling to breathe anymore. They're not having anything negative at all. So instead of grieving and hurting yourself and keeping yourself in that depressed mode, think about all the funny things that they did, or the nice things that they did, or how they impacted your life, or how they made your life better, and focus on the joyful things. If you choose to focus on the negative, the sad, you'll be depressed, you'll be withdrawn, you're not going to feel good, you're not going to take care of yourself, it's not going to help your health. But if you focus on the things that make you happy, the things that made you happy when they were around, like my Bubba, just like my Bubba. All I can think of how cute she was. All I can think of how she made me smile. All I can think about when I came home, no matter how bad of a day I had, my girl was always right there, loving me and wanting me and wanting my attention. And I couldn't wait to give it to her. So find the joy, find the happiness. It doesn't mean you're not sad and you don't miss them. Look, I still tear up just thinking about her. But then I smile because I remember how funny she was. And I have funny videos of her to laugh at too. So, thank you, Cranky. So, take it easy today. Tell Olivia I hope she feels better. I'm so sorry she don't feel good. And just rub her head, sing songs to her, and just tell her how much I love her too. Tell her she'll feel better soon. And give her her favorite stuffed animal to hold on to. And maybe turn on cartoons or something, or anything that she likes to hear. All right, so have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon.